Just like this explosion, a lot of traders' account has been blown away. Some traders get angry and call it a quit, while some traders get some more money to fund their account and then blow it away again till they also call it a quit. One of the reasons why traders lose so much to the market is simply because they find it so hard to mark the right supply and demand zone when taking trades. Seeing this problem, I took it to myself to make a video about it and help the beautiful viewers, so they would be aware of this and by the way know how to mark a valid supply and demand zones, as to avoid unnecessary losses in the Forex and crypto market. This video will be short and straightforward, so I'd advise you to watch to the end. The first step on spotting a valid supply and demand zone is to first look for a strong move in the market. After spotting the strong move, look for the origin of the strong move and mark it out. Weak move doesn't count. It only makes you lose a lot of money if you focus on that. In fact, getting to the end of this video, I will give you some odd enhancer scoring system, so you can use score the zones to know valid and invalid zones. The second step will be the base. A base is the point where the price pauses to either reverse or continue the trend. A base must contain less than 6 fully bodied candlesticks because that is considered as a strong base. A base must not have more than 6 candlesticks, only doji candles, candlesticks with long tails or wicks, and stair-step candle. The final step would be fresh zone. These two steps mentioned above are trash if the zone isn't fresh. If the zone is mitigated, and it met all the criteria above, then it is considered as a low probability zone and the strong move and base won't be valid anymore. I think this is why people fail. They spot zones that don't meet up with all their criteria, then take the setup as a high probability setup. To spot a fresh zone, you have to mark out the strong reversal, continuation zones, then stretch your eyes to the right to see if a candle has touched the base or order block. If no candle has mitigated it, then it is a fresh zone that should be taken into consideration. Now let's dive into the odd enhancers. Please note that a strong and valid zone must score above 7 to 9 points of the odd enhancers, below 7 points are considered weak and shouldn't be taken into consideration. Without much saying, let's get started. Odd enhancer 1. Strength of the move. We score the zones according to the strongest. For example, very strong zone, with 2 large impulsive candles, equals 2 points. Strong zone, less than 5 medium impulsive candles, equals 1 point. Weak zone, consists of both candles, equals 0 point. Odd enhancer 2. Time in the base. We score the base according to the number of candles before an impulsive move. For example, very strong base, less than 3 candlesticks, is equals 2 points. Strong base, minimum of 6 candlesticks, is equals 1 point. Weak base, more than 6 candlesticks, is equals 0 point. Odd enhancer 3. Fresh zone. We score this zone according to the freshest and cleanest zones. For example, very strong zone, fresh, is equals 3 points. Strong zone, mitigated once, is equals 1.5 points. Weak zone, mitigated twice and more, is equals 0 point. Odd enhancer 4. Risk to reward ratio. We score this zone according to the risk to reward point reaching the opposite supply and demand zone. Very strong risk to reward, 1 to 3, is equals 3 point. Strong risk to reward, 1 to 2, is equals 1.5 points. Weak risk to reward, 1 to 1, is equals 0 points. These are the odd enhancer you need to know. Before ending this video, I would like to show you an example of this in a trade, so you would know that this truly works. For example, let's look for a pair. For me, I will go for Euro, USD. This is because it is the most reliable pair in the Forex market. Now look for a strong move, with a strong basing structure, fresh zone, and a good risk to reward. Calculating this example with the odd enhancer, we have a strong move equals 2 points, time of the base equals 2 points, fresh zone equals 1.5 points, and a very good risk to reward of more than 1 to 3 which is equals 3 points. All these odd enhancer score makes a total of 8.5 points, which is above 7. So, it is a very good setup which we will be taken into consideration. Now, we'll take the trade by marking out the order block of the base. If you do not know how to spot or identify an order block, you can consider watching this step-by-step order block video made by me. Without much saying, after marking the zone, a few hours later, price mitigated the zone and smashed the take profit target. This supply and demand strategy works and it has a win rate of about 50%. This will be the end of the video. Kindly go backtest this and tell me your win rate after that. If you love this video, consider liking, sharing and subscribing to this channel. Thanks.